Hi, my name is Shirley Bilson. Welcome to Binge Eating TV. Today I want to talk about good and bad foods. Not a food that's gone off or past its sell-by date and food that's in its sell-by date, but something that all binge eaters are familiar with. That notion that there are good foods and bad foods. And that notion of good and bad is interchangeable with wicked, and usually it's about healthy and unhealthy foods. So logically, I can see when people first meet me, this makes sense. They read all the time, you read all the time, I read all the time about what is good for us and what is not good for us. Healthy foods versus unhealthy foods. So you can see that logically it seems to make sense to view the world of food in this way. But you know what? For me, when I work with people overcoming binge eating, we both know when we've made that fundamental shift that's moved beyond binge eating into normal eating that's comfortable. And that switch is evident when the association with good and bad food changes. Now, what do I mean about that? You know, what am I doing? Am I saying that somehow all the stuff we've ever read about healthy and not healthy food is irrelevant and useless and wrong? Well, no, I'm not saying that. However, what tends to happen in the mind of a binge eater is that association with good and bad and wicked and naughty, and not just like the difference between red and blue jumpers, so I like one but I don't like the other as much. Those associations become very personal. So if I eat a bad food or a naughty food, I feel bad, I feel naughty, and I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Now, how do we feel when we feel bad and we're doing something wrong? We feel awful. That is an uncomfortable, negative feeling. And the trouble with binge eating is that it's associated with feelings. So what tends to happen is if you feel bad for whatever reason, you're more likely to engage in binge eating. So you set up this spiral of, I feel bad, so I'll eat things I don't want to eat, I'm not really enjoying, I'm not hungry, I can't even taste them, but I'll eat them, and there's something in my head that says I must eat them. But having eaten them, I feel bad because they were bad foods and I lost control. But the key thing is that they were bad foods. They were unhealthy. And whenever I eat binge eaters, they want to eat, even if they don't like them, they think they should eat more of the healthy foods. Well, maybe you should and maybe you shouldn't. But I always say what we need to do, I'm working with someone, you need to lose the list. You need to lose this association with good and bad, because when you do, you can comfortably have a bar of chocolate, have a piece of cake, a bag of crisps, have something you like, and be confident that just because you had it, you can enjoy it and then stop and know that you've had enough. And it's this fear at the beginning of binges, you don't believe they'll ever be able to do that, but you can. And this is one of the key ways to do it, is to break that association between good and bad eating, and being good, being bad, feeling uncomfortable, feeling pain, physical, emotional pain. So when you stop doing that, you are able to enjoy anything you like, because you feel okay about it. You break down that association with good and bad. It's not about you and who you are. It's because you eat something that someone says is unhealthy doesn't make you bad. And when you start feeling better about yourself, forgetting about, I must eat this and I mustn't eat that, you grow more comfortable around food. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you'll listen again and I'll talk more, but please remember this, it is really important to start evaluating and re-evaluating how you perceive food and what it means to you. I don't expect you to take my word for this right now, right now, if you're a binge eater, you probably think this will never happen, but keep watching, keep learning, and you'll discover that actually this really is fundamental to making the difference. Thank you for watching. I look forward to talking to you again soon, and please follow my journey and share this journey with me. Thank you. Bye.